All right, a very good evening to you. Many thanks for joining us tonight on the broadcast. You're just in time for KUTV News at 9. We begin with the highlights. Murkomen meets the fierce critic of President William Ruto, George Natembeya, in a security forum meeting. Migori County leaders condemn violence, urging political tolerance among leaders. President Ruto urges global action to end hunger at Addis Ababa summit. And Police Constable Barasa pleads not guilty to murder charges of Boniface Kariuki.
And we are not going to encourage violence, especially.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Anyango, Sylvia.
That is right. On the sign language interpretation tonight is Naomi Omboi. Remember, this broadcast is also coming to you live on YouTube at KUTV News Kenya. You can also interact with us on X at KUTV_Kenya at Anyango Sylvia KE. We begin. Now, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen took the government's security conversations to the grassroots this week, visiting Trans Nzoia County as part of the ongoing Jukwaa la Usalama forums. Received by Governor George Natembeya, CS Murkomen engaged locals and county leaders in robust discussions centered around land grabbing, as well as the challenges around national identity card registration.
Stated to office by the court, Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya met with Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen in a working meeting held at county headquarters. The meeting between the two leaders signalized a renewed relationship between the national government and opposition-aligned leaders, given that Natembeya is considered a strong opposition ally, a development that has sparked reactions from Kenyans, especially his supporters. Speaking during the meeting, CS Murkomen said the government will collaborate with the county leadership, noting that Trans Nzoia is one of the border counties with highest number of people applying for national IDs and is heavily affected by the illegal sale of alcohol.
I've agreed as a security team that the Inspector General of Police will send a special team from the national government, from the national level, from Nairobi, from the headquarters, to come and do a sting operation here until we get rid of all the networks that are perpetuating drugs and alcohol in Trans Nzoia County. We also know that some of the players are holding high offices and some of whom are big businessmen.
CS Murkomen also stated that his ministry is making every effort to enhance security not only in Trans Nzoia County but also in other regions of the country that face security challenges.
Trans Nzoia ni county ambayo ilikuwa border county. Na zamani ndio upate ID lazima ungepitia vetting. Na watu wengi walianza kuchoka hii mambo ya kupitia vetting, wakawachana na mambo ya ID. Lakini Mheshimiwa Rais alitoa mambo ya vetting, extra vetting ya watu wako border counties, ndio unaona watu wa Trans Nzoia wamepata bahati ya kuchukua ID. Number 2, ID ilikuwa expensive. Mtoto mwenye anachukua ID mara ya kwanza ni shilingi 300. wazazi wanaona ni expensive wakawachana nayo.
On his part, Governor Natembeya emphasized the need for strong cooperation between the national government and the county governments to ensure that the people of Trans Nzoia fully benefit from quality services and social development. CS Murkomen was accompanied by senior officials from the Ministry of Interior, continuing with a series of nationwide security forums meeting dubbed Jukwaa Salama, which have now shifted focus to Western region. Stephen Masha, KUTV, Nairobi.
Now, apologies for the technical error that just occurred before the story on Murkomen. Moving on, leaders from Bunge la Wananchi in Migori County have gathered today to strongly condemn the recent acts of violence that have plagued the region. These events have been attributed to political differences, and leaders have urged politicians to participate in tolerant politics and to put the interest of the community above personal or party agendas.
And we are not going to encourage issues on violence. Especially that one that took place in Yateke. It never went well even in the media. It went viral, I know, but such like things, we've always condemned them even before. So we are going to take actions for anybody that will be liable for violence.
The act of political hooliganism and violence, we ask our political leaders and their supporters to be tolerant. Recently, you saw what happened at Nyatike. It's not good. As the Bunge la Wananchi Migori County, we are strongly condemning what happened during the prayer meeting where our leaders gathered. That act of political violence, we don't want it.
Now, President William Ruto has called on global leaders to adopt innovative strategies to eliminate hunger and ensure better nutrition through transformed global food systems. According to Ruto, leaders should integrate food system strategies to national policies to ensure sustainability goals.
Speaking at the second United Nations Food Systems talk taking place in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, President William Ruto acknowledged that although there has been notable progress in improving global food availability and safety, significant disparities have remained, particularly in the developing world. According to Ruto, he highlighted that environmental pressures such as climate change had led to productivity global losses affecting the world's GDP at approximately between 12% annually.
Environmental pressures, including climate change, water and air pollution, that biodiversity loss, and soil degradation are causing productivity losses nearly equivalent to 12% of global GDP. Data further reveals that current food systems account for over a third of greenhouse gas emissions, 80% of biodiversity loss, and significant pollution globally.
Additionally, Ruto emphasized the importance of designing financial solutions tailored for smallholder farmers, agribusiness entrepreneurs, and startups. In this regard, he cited the role of mobile money platforms like M-Pesa in driving inclusion.
It is still possible to reorganize global food systems to accelerate progress towards the SDGs and broader sustainability goals. We must improve access to finance. Tailored financial products are essential for smallholder farmers, startups, and agripreneurs. We must also promote digital financial solutions such as M-Pesa, which in my country enables every citizen to access financial services instantly and securely.
While addressing the hunger issues in the world caused by insufficient food, the leaders encourage development finance to invest in agriculture to help in overcoming these food shortages and economic distractions.
Global food insecurity still affects around 10% of the world's population. And this percentage is largely concentrated here in Africa, where 1 on 5 people suffer from hunger and do not have access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food.
Despite progress, the African continent faces mounting challenges. Yet Africa can feed itself and help feed the world. But this requires first development financing.
As the food shortage continues to pose hunger threats in the world, the UN Food Systems Summit aims to overhaul global food supply chains to support the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) in Africa, including building food systems that are resilient. Edward Nyamo, KUTV.
Now, Prime Cabinet Secretary Dr. Musalia Mudavadi reaffirmed Kenya's commitment to becoming a regional leader in cancer care, emphasizing urgent investment in healthcare infrastructure, innovation, and collaboration to tackle the growing cancer burden and its social and economic impacts. Prime Cabinet Secretary Dr. Musalia Mudavadi has emphasized Kenya's commitment to becoming a leading regional center for cancer care, innovation, and treatment. Speaking at the second National Cancer Summit in Nairobi, he highlighted the urgent need to strengthen both national and cross-border efforts to combat cancer, which remains one of the region's most significant public health challenges.
The burden of cancer is not just medical, it is economic, social, emotional, and psychological. For this reason, we must approach cancer not as a health issue alone, but as a national development priority that requires a multi-sectoral and multi-stakeholder approach.
Dr. Mudavadi noted that Kenya records over 44,000 new cancer cases each year, stressing the importance of increased investment in healthcare infrastructure, advanced technologies, and skilled professionals. He pointed out that cancer devastates families, strains the economy, and overwhelms health system across the country.
Through the National Equipment Service Project, we are strengthening our cancer care by equipping our national and county referral hospitals with essential screening and treatment equipment. Mammograms have already been installed in Kisumu and Kerugoya, while CT scans are operational in 15 county referral hospitals.
Beyond the health impact, Dr. Mudavadi drew attention to the social and economic burdens cancer imposes, often pushing families into poverty due to expensive treatment costs. He called for cancer to be recognized as a national development priority, requiring involvement from all government sectors and society.
Every Kenyan has a role in this battle. Whether you shape policies, heal patients, educate minds, grow food, or inspire the next generation, your actions matter.
During the summit, he officially launched Kenya's first national radiotherapy protocols to standardize cancer treatment and ensure equitable quality care nationwide. He also praised key partners like WHO, IAEA, and UICC for their support, urging enhanced collaboration across government, development agencies, academia, private sector, and civil society. Finally, Dr. Mudavadi advocated integrating sectors such as agriculture, ICT, education, and environment into cancer control strategies to address broader health determinants. Now that story was produced by our very own OJ Stanley. Moving on, in a dramatic twist at the Milimani Law Courts today, police officer Clinzy Barasa, charged with the murder of mask vendor Boniface Kariuki, pleaded not guilty. The case stems from the tragic death of Kariuki during the June 17th Nairobi protest. Clinzy Barasa appeared before the court after undergoing a mental assessment which deemed him fit to take plea. However, a heated moment occurred when Boniface Kariuki's family demanded the officer reveal his face, questioning why he had been hiding it throughout the proceedings. As the case continues, the prosecution has been ordered to file for Barasa's bail within 7 days, with the family of the victim being given 7 days to respond. This high-profile case continues to capture national attention as both legal and emotional tensions rise. Now on that note, we're taking the very first break on the broadcast tonight. Stay with us.
Are you ready to take charge of your health? Welcome to Focus on Health, your weekly guide to staying informed and living better. Join me every week as I sit down with trusted medical experts.
Gynecology is basically a field concerned with mainly the female genitalia.
Explore real-life stories
during when the patient come in,
and bring you updates and tips that are beneficial to your health. Because health isn't just important, it is everything. Tune in to Focus on Health every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on KUTV. I'm your host, Kandia Marian, and I'll see you then.
Hi, my name is Stella Tioi.
Jina langu naitwa Okemwa Mokwa James.
This is Mela Gaya.
Ugonjwa ulipokuja ulichukua siku 3 ukaniweka in coma. 20 wamezikwa, 2 ndio wako hai.
I don't even know how it feels to see.
I feel like I cannot express myself well the way somebody who can walk can actually express themselves.
Ilichukua muda mwingi mrefu tena mpana ili kuikubali kwamba mimi siwezi tembea tena.
I've come to actually accept myself.
Ukijaribu kumsimamisha mtu umwambie tafadhali nionyeshe njia,
they find it quite strange talking to you.
You should just make schools integrated,
inclusive setups
by providing the right facilities.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Anyango, Sylvia.
Welcome back. Now moving on our broadcast tonight, Kenyan-born US-based Dr. Zacchaeus Rob has urged county governments to invest in advanced cancer screening machines capable of detecting the disease in its early stages. He called for empowerment of government-employed community health promoters to advocate for household-level screenings and stressed the need for machines like CT scans at county referral hospitals. This and more in our county roundup.
Based Dr. Zacchaeus Rob has urged county governments to invest in advanced cancer screening machines capable of detecting the disease in its early stages. He called for empowerment of government-employed community health promoters to advocate for household-level screenings and stressed the need for machines like CT scans at county referral hospitals, particularly at Kapsabet. Everywhere in Vihiga County, County Women Representative Beatrice Adagala has launched a child protection unit at Vihiga Police Station. The faculty is designed to offer survivors, especially women and girls, a safe space and psychological support. Adagala warned DBV preparators that justice will prevail regardless of their status. Additionally, County Government of Vihiga is seeking a strategic partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and the Wild Vegetable Center to boost agricultural productivity. During a meeting with Governor Wilbur Otichilo, the parties explored collaborative efforts to enhance food security and implement the county's agroecology policy. In Kiamba constituency, Kiambu County, kale farming is helping residents access fresh vegetables while also creating jobs in the area. Moses Limoni, an empowering farmer who, despite starting on a small portion of land of kale in 2023, has developed into a vibrant and large-scale farmer who supplies kale to area residents, markets, and learning institutions.
Now, in the ongoing efforts to combat the use and trade of illicit drugs and alcohol, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, in collaboration with the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, has confirmed that a nationwide crackdown is underway. This follows a recent raid in Kitale town, where cannabis worth over 3 million was recovered from a suspected drug den. Murkomen has warned that those involved will face the full force of the law, adding that similar operations will continue until drugs and illicit alcohol are eradicated completely. He also called on the public to support the government in protecting the youth from the dangers of these harmful substances. Now let's take yet again another short break and be back with sports.
Hi, my name is Stella Tioi.
Jina langu naitwa Okemwa Mukwa James.
This is Mandela Gaya.
Ugonjwa ulipokuja ulichukua siku 3 ukaniweka in coma. 20 wamezikwa, 2 ndio wako hai.
I don't even know how it feels to see.
I feel like I cannot express myself well the way somebody who can walk can actually express themselves.
Ilichukua muda mwingi mrefu tena mpana ili kuikubali kwamba mimi siwezi tembea tena.
I've come to actually accept myself.
Ukijaribu kumsimamisha mtu umwambie tafadhali nionyeshe njia,
They find it quite strange talking to you.
You should just make schools integrated
Inclusive setups.
by providing the right facilities.
Miti miti, panda panda. Our planet's future is in our hands. However, there is a threat to the brightness of this tomorrow. On EarthCheck, we share the challenges, the solutions, and the hope.
I would call this a very momentous day, a very critical day.
Every episode, every story, every step we take creates a ripple. Join me, the environmentalist Emmanuel Kutosi, on KUTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and be part of EarthCheck. Welcome.
Welcome back. In sports tonight, Morocco has become the first team to arrive in Nairobi ahead of the 2024 African Nations Championship, CHAN, which officially kicks off this weekend. This marks a historic moment for Kenya as it hosts the Continental Football Tournament for the very first time.
In Group A, alongside hosts Kenya, Angola, DR Congo, and Zambia. Other groupings for the tournament include Group B, Tanzania, Madagascar. The Moroccan national team touched down in Nairobi early Monday morning and is set to face Angola in their opening match on August 3rd at Nyayo National Stadium. Morocco is placed in Group A alongside hosts Kenya, Angola, DR Congo, and Zambia. Other groupings for the tournament include Group B, Tanzania, Madagascar, Mauritania, Burkina Faso, and the Central African Republic. Group C, Uganda, Niger, Guinea, Algeria, and South Africa. Group D, Senegal, Congo, Sudan, and Nigeria. The Confederation of African Football has announced a significant increase in prize money for this year's edition. A total of 1.3 billion will be awarded, a rise of 32% rise from the 1 billion distributed during the 2022 tournament held in Algeria. The eventual champions will walk away with a whopping 452.2 million. The runners-up will receive 155 million, while the third-place team will take home 90.4 million. Teams reaching the quarterfinals are set to earn 58.1 million each. Thus, finishing third in groups A, B, and C will pocket 38.7 million. Bottom-place teams in each group will still walk away with 25.8 million. Harambee Stars will kick off their campaign against DR Congo next Sunday, while Tanzania begin their Group B campaign on August 2nd at the Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium in Dar es Salaam against Burkina Faso. Madagascar faces Mauritania and Angola fights it off with Morocco. All eyes are now on Kenya as it ushers in this major continental showdown.
Now, across our borders, Bayern Munich have completed the signing of Luis Diaz for 70 million euros with an additional 5 million euros in add-on. In Saudi Arabia, Al Nassr have secured João Felix on a 2-year deal with his medical scheduled for today. Meanwhile, Chelsea have loaned out goalkeeper Mike Penders and youngster Kendry Pies to Strasbourg. Manchester United have officially pulled out of the Alexander Isak pursuit, citing the striker's high price. Liverpool are now expected to make a major move for the Newcastle forward, with coach Eddie Howe confirming that Isak will not remain at the club next season. Now that brings us to the end of our broadcast tonight. Thank you so much for choosing our news tonight and for staying with us this far. On the sign language interpretation tonight was Naomi Ombui and Anyango Sylvia. Have a good night.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you